Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Criminal Shit with your host, Frankalogne Carbone.
Hey everybody, this is Criminal Shit and I am Frankalogne Carbone, and right beside me I got my main man Carlo. Carlo, say hi to the nice people.
How you doing?
Everybody, we are filming right outside Michael B's studio on what was the street we're on?
53rd.
53rd. We're filming on 53rd Street, and like any regular night show, we like to start off with the monologues. By the way, I'm better than all of them. So let's begin the first episode of Criminal Shit. All right. Hey, did you guys hear about this? Carlo, you hear about this? Vinny the Bat. Congratulations to Vinny the Bat, married for the second time. Everybody clap for Vinny the Bat. And apparently he's in his 18th mistress. Hey! That's a good way to start the first episode. Hey, everybody. Also, congratulate my son, little Frankie, for his very first mob hit. Very first committing of murder. I remember my first mob hit. I lasted 5 seconds and ended with a little bit of a bang. But hey, let's stop talking about my honeymoon. Hey! Everybody, it's Saturday news today. Carmine, for those who don't know, he works at Ramona's Pizzeria on Palacio Avenue. And today he was pinched by the feds. You guys hear about this? Hear about this? He got pinched by the feds, and he's actually world renowned for salad. It looks like he's gonna get salad tossed in prison. Shabadoo! I'm on fire tonight, aren't I, Carlo?
Very good, boy.
Everybody, do you hear about this? Hear about this? Apparently, Billy the adult of the what was the crime family he's in?
I don't know about that. I think it's Carlone's.
Oh, the Carbone crime family. That's right. Apparently, Billy the adult is he's leaving the mob, and it's a very sad occasion when somebody leaves the family. But I always remember this, what my grandma told me. You don't leave the mob leaves you in a ditch. Whoa! And apparently, my ex-wife Marie got caught at the state line of Pennsylvania for 15 ounces of coke. Can you believe that, Carlo?
I can't believe that at all, boss.
15 ounces of coke. It's not like my mistress Ramona got caught in New Jersey for 15 pounds of Pepsi. Laughs, you dumb sons of bitches. There we go. Everybody, we'd like to take a short break from Criminal Shit on Frankalogne Carbone, and we'd like to take some time out to get a word from our sponsors. You stay right here, and we'll be right here as well.
Hello, I am Sir Blake Edwards, and I'm here to talk to you about the MyPad. Now, the MyPad is such a great invention. You can use it for whatever you like. You can use it for such things as clown stuff, like looking up great videos of juggling, you know? This was brought to you by the MyPad.
I left you in that ditch. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Criminal Shit. For those who don't know, I'm Frankalogne Carbone, and this is my main man, Carlo. Unlike any great late night show, we got ourselves a news desk segment, so let's begin. This is the Criminal Shit news desk. Let's begin. Guys, hear about this? Apparently, Mitt Romney chose his running mate for the presidential election. He chose this new guy, I believe his name, Paul Ryan. Now, for those who don't know, I'm actually running for the position of President of the United States. I want to make this a legitimate country. And tonight, I wanted to introduce my running mates. He's a big, burly fellow. He's been with me ever since day one. He's come up with me. I've known him ever since elementary school. He's protected me, and I know he'll give his life to save mine, as I'll do for him. I'm, of course, talking about Michael, the man behind the camera.
Hey, that's me.
Well, wait a minute. What about me?
do you mean?
I thought I was gonna be your vice president.
Carlo, you never finished high school.
I know, but I want to be president.
It's okay, Carlo. You know, you can be the Secretary of State.
Okay, I like that.
All right,
That means-
everybody. Michael, my vice president, and Secretary of State Carlo here.
Yeah.
In other news, apparently on the campaign trail, Obama made a stop at KFC. That's the joke. You can laugh at that.
Have a good one, boss.
Thank you, Carlo. In a lot sadder news that's made headlines around the country. Apparently, Vinny the Squirrel, he whacked Otis the Bull. Did you hear about this, Carlo?
No, I didn't, boss.
Yeah, and apparently Kim Kardashian's whacking off Kanye West. Shabadoom! I told you I was on fire tonight.
You are, boss.
Of course, it's been a week after the Olympics. We're all going through Olympic withdrawal. By the way, congratulations to the U.S. Olympic team. 104 gold medals. And apparently, Carlo's been going through Olympic withdrawal. Carlo, who's your favorite Olympic athlete?
My favorite Olympic athlete is Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Carlo, Mike Tyson's 50. He wasn't even in this year's Olympics.
I know, but I wish he was.
I think I know what event that he would be good at. Instead of heavyweight boxing, how about heavyweight rape? Ow!
Yeah, I like that sport too, boss.
That's why you got sent to jail for it. You big oof, but that's why I love you. For those who don't actually know, who haven't been watching ESPN, apparently the Little League World Series has been starting lately. And, you know, another great event where all world nations can come together for the sport of baseball. And do you hear about this? Apparently, all of the teams have a better record than the Boston Red Sox. Bam! Go Yankees!
I love the Yankees, boss.
Me too. And, final story for the Criminal Shit News Desk. A scandal that's been rocking all of the world. A Twilight cheating scandal. I'm, of course, talking about the 12-year-old girls that feel cheated for buying tickets. Am I right, Carlo?
Hey, chili, boss. I kind of like the werewolves.
You know, Carlo, I like the Werewolf Boys too. I like that Edward Cullen fellow. You know, the one that...
Yeah, the vampire. You know who I also like? I love Kristen Stewart. She's a great actress. I think she has a very long career going ahead of her.
Carlo, just get away my coffee.
Sure, boss. I'll go get your coffee.
He's my brother-in-law. I have to employ him. Everybody, in a sec, we're gonna do a little cooking segment. We're gonna make my mama's famous tomato parmesan. So give me a second. I'm gonna change into something a lot more comfortable. Carlo,
Yeah, boss.
there's a cup of coffee.
Get it right here, boss.
Hello everyone, this is Frankalogne Carbone, and for this segment we like to call it cooking and back in the mill. We don't want to have the coppers, you know, see where we're cooking at. So for today's show we'll like to do a recipe. It's called Mama's Famous Tomato Parmesan. See, for the selection of knives you could do it with a butter knife or the Ginsu knives, but you know what? We do it with a man's knife. This is a man's knife. We could have done it with the butter knife, but hey, we're not like that faggot Polly who has his own show on the Cooking Network. No, we do this with a man's knife, a hunting knife, a very legitimate knife. First, we got ourselves here a very nice hunting knife. I've killed cooked many fantastic meals here, like rat stew and Trader lasagna. Right here, we got ourselves a very ripe tomato that we got on Italy. Well, you know, Italy, that corner market that's on Market Lane and Pelosio Avenue. And right here, some authentic Italian Parmesan. Something that Mama would put on an amazing gagoon salad. See, after you prepare all your fixings, first you get yourself your knife and you start sharpening it. Audience here, you can never not have a sharp enough knife. Alright, let's get cooking. Alright, we got ourselves a knife, we got ourselves a tomato, let's start cooking. what you want to do is be very gentle with it. Very gentle with the tomato. Start cutting off decent enough slices of the tomato. You know, this tomato reminds me of a story from my childhood. You know, me and my mother had just come from the Italian market that's on the corner. And what happened is that little Billy Bats had been out playing a game of stickball. And what happened is that his ball hit my mother. Now what I did what any wise guy or wise boy would do. I went to him and say, "Hey, you disrespecting my mother?" He said, "Yeah." But that was the last we ever heard from little Billy Bats, because I broke his fucking legs. But you get a taste of what my childhood was. We're just gonna continue cutting the tomato. Just continue cutting it a little bit more. See? Nice little cutlets. And hey, if you want to be creative, what you can do, slice them out, slice them a little bit more. Slice and dice, if you know what I mean. Just keep cutting the tomato. Keep cutting the tomato. Hey, we're doing pretty good right now. If you want to turn it on to half. If you want to turn it down on half, you just keep going. You know, this reminds me of another story from my childhood. See, I went to a Yankee game. I was probably 18 at the time. Went to a Yankee game, and guess what? Little Billy Bats was there. I saw little Billy Bats and says, "Hey, Billy, you son of a bitch, you didn't tell me you're gonna be at the Yankee game." And after I broke his legs again, because he disrespected my father this time. No one disrespects my father. You know, every time I cut a tomato, I like to think of it as one of my enemies who did it. So what I do, I pat them down, just pat them down, get them a little comfortable, leave the table, and I cut them up like that. It ain't no problem, just cut up your enemies like that. And it's perfect. It's just perfect. And what you do, you scramble up whatever you have left of them, just start assembling them. And what you do, you cut them a little bit more. You just keep doing it. And what you keep doing, hey, maybe you're not ready. Just... All right. After you got your tomatoes ready, you know what? You can never be done cooking the tomatoes. So what you do here is you keep cutting them, okay? You keep cutting them, get them assembled. Now what you do is you bury them. And what I like to do is bury them over a nice plate of Parmesan. There you go. And after we got that Parmesan all over the cheese, we just like to spread it around a little bit more, you know, a little bit more. And there you go, Mama's famous tomato Parmesan. Well, since we got it all ready, stay tuned because we got ourselves an interviews. And for the commercial break, we got a very special word from our friends at the MyPad. But before all of that, since we got this ready, we might as well try it. So what we want to do is get that all wrapped in, get it soaked in the juices, and just tastes like shit.
Some of you might be wondering, how could the MyPad be any better? Well, I'll tell you how. Me! Hello everyone, I am the Bane. I was invented to be an improvement of the puny MyPad. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would I need a new MyPad? Well, I'll tell you why. I'm not a MyPad. I'm the Bane. The Bane is a billion times better. Way better than the other pieces of crap that the MyPad can do. Sure, you can watch high definitions of soccer and go play your World of Warcraft, but can it talk like me? Yes, you should buy this, because when your MyPad is in ashes, only then you have my permission to buy.
Not as good as I remembered it. Doesn't hold up. Everybody, welcome back from the commercial break. This is Criminal Shit. I'm Frankalogne Carbone, my man Carlo. And like any good late shows, we're gonna do ourselves some interviews. So, we want to introduce you to my little business, little legitimate family we got ourselves here. And everybody, welcome, alive from California, Vinny the Squirrel. So, Vinny, welcome to Criminal Shit. So, Vinny, why don't you give yourselves a little intro for what you do for the family?
Well, I do some bank jobs, and then I get the coffee and get the papers. But actually, mostly, I just get the coffee and I get the papers.
You know, Vinny, it's not nice to lie on national television. Why don't you tell the good people what you really do?
Actually, I just get the coffee.
And can you tell us why you don't get the papers anymore?
See, what happened was I messed up so bad with the coffee that I actually got fired from doing the papers.
So, Vinny, we gave you the name Vinny the Squirrel. Any reason why you call you that? Do you like nuts in your mouth?
Actually, no. I really don't have any idea why anyone calls me a squirrel. It's ridiculous. Do you hear that?
How's your father? How's your mother? In fact, I got my papers here. How's your sister? How's your uncle? How's your aunt? How's your niece? How's your nephew? How's your redheaded stepdaughter? How's your grandmother? How's your grandfather, twice removed? How's your distant grandpa? And how's your ex-wife?
Okay. Aneurysm, heart attack, diabetes, AIDS, gunshot from you, lynching, coma, stabbing, and he's in county and she works at McDonald's.
So, why do you think you're here?
Cause you wanted your coffee?
No.
Cause you want me to do the papers again?
Ask yourself, did you do anything wrong?
I don't exactly know what you mean.
You poured hot coffee on the boss's shoes. Carlo, what did he do?
He put hot coffee on the boss's shoes, and you're not supposed to do that.
Even Carlo knows you don't pour hot coffee on the boss's shoes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Do you know what happened to the last person who poured hot coffee on the boss's shoes?
No, I don't think so.
He doesn't know. This son of a bitch. Carlo, Vinny the Squirrel doesn't know what happens when you pour coffee on the boss's shoes.
You should tell him, boss.
Do you know where the 7th hole of the golf course in Newark, right behind Psychedelic Beast Studios, is at?
No.
Carlo! Well, thank you for coming on to my show.
Oh, I'm leaving? Well, I just want to tell you, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I would like to thank my mother, my father, my stepsister. I'd like to thank Rubberton.
You gonna die for the boss. Die, motherfucker.
Alright, everybody, this is the ending of Criminal Shit. I'd like to thank you for a very good episode. Oh, Carlo, thank you for doing that, chore.
You're welcome, boss. Anytime.
For Criminal Shit, I'm Frankalogne Carbone. This is Carlo, and you ain't seen nothing. I'll see you. Oh shit! It's the coppers, Carlo!
I got my gun.
Way to get these bastards at the door. I'll see you.
Oh shit, they're back here.
Carlo! Get the assault rifles!